Hey everybody, it's Glenn and Jane from An American Couple, and we travel the back roads of America in search of the things that our modern interstate lifestyle passes by.
Today we're in Long Creek, South Carolina.
An American Couple.
Well, after 5 hours in the car, we have finally arrived at our little haven in the woods in South Carolina. Combination lock.
It's like a dirt road, like a path.
This is more of a path than a road.
Yeah. Okay, we are on the road to this cool waterfall cabin place that we're staying. And it says that we're gonna pass an old fallen down cabin, but keep going. We'll find it eventually. Oh, there's the old fallen down one we're supposed to pass. Okay, we gotta be close because here it looks like this is like the area, I think. Okay, that's part of it.
So it's got to be over here.
Oh, what a cool little pavilion.
Oh, this is it right here.
Oh,
Here it is in front of
look!
us.
I love it. Love it.
What was that?
Oh, stop.
Something?
That's the parking lot, I think, Glenn.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
I just drove over something.
I think that's the parking lot, my dear.
Okay, well, we'll back up.
Okay, walking up to this cabin. This is absolutely adorable. I love it. I'm so excited to be here. Oh my word, it's literally right on the back, like, place. Oh my word. Look at this. It's literally right here. Okay, the most amazing place I've ever been. Okay, my dear, what do you think?
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
I have to admit, this is pretty cool.
This is the coolest place ever.
So the waterfall is only about 50 feet from the front door of the cabin.
Ready? Here we go. Wonderful. Look at this. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is picturesque.
So this is the downstairs. This is the living room with the view out the window of the waterfall. And then the kitchen is over here. And then this is the steps to the loft.
Upstairs.
Up where the bed is.
Excited? Okay, figure out what we can do.
All right, here you go.
Alright, we got this. Oh man. Oh, this is just cool. Oh, it's so cool. I feel like a little kid in this. This is great. I love this. This is so perfect. It's a little hideaway. I love this. This is just the awesomest place ever.
And then it has railings that overlooks the downstairs and the living room and the kitchen.
And it's actually really cool up here. I mean, it's not even warm. This is awesome.
We were told when we came here that there would be no cell service and no communication at all. So a friend of mine let me borrow his cell repeater and an inside antenna and a receiver. And I brought my 18-foot paint pole, mounted the antenna all the way up at the top, and voila, we have cell service.
We seek out those roads less traveled in our trusty 1973 MG Midget. Her name is Bridget.
Hey, it's dinner time. First night out here in Long Creek, South Carolina, and we're gonna try a place that's been highly recommended called Crumble Pie.
Humble pie, we'll give it a try. Hey, I made a rhyme. Jane said it even smells good out here, which means she's hungry.
It does. It smells great out here.
Chachuga white, pesto base, spinach, mushroom, sun-dried tomatoes, and feta. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Sounds great.
I don't know. I kind of think the plain Jane is a good idea.
Yeah, well,
Well,
okay,
maybe
I gotcha,
next
you
time.
know.
We met the owner and he told us the history of the area and explained his vision for this place to be a gathering spot for local culture as well as visitors like us.
I actually really like this.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, the vegetables are good. The mushrooms were great. The crust has a good texture to it. Yeah, I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Good cheese. This is not what you want on camera.
We were told that after dinner a local group would be performing some mountain music, so we had to stay for that.
This is great. I love it.
After our spirits were fed a dose of mountain music and our stomachs were full, we retired back to our private waterfall and watched the changes as the sun went down.
As soon as the sun went down behind the trees, all the mayflies came out. That still ruins nothing.
The next morning we rose with the sounds of the birds and the waterfall in the background.
Mayflies in the window in the morning, in the waterfall, sitting at the breakfast table. Ah, breakfast of champions.
Good morning. We are up this morning to kind of an overcast, rainy day, but it's actually still really pretty here. I think it somehow brightens the greens, I think. It's really nice. But last night at this place was just magnificent. The moon over the waterfall and the reflection. What did you think?
Oh yeah, we sat around till almost 10 o'clock last night and the full moon rised right over the top of the waterfall.
Oh, beautiful.
And it was just enough light for us to take some really cool creative pictures last night. And the walkway that goes from the cabin to the waterfall has lights hanging from it, and it illuminates this little pathway that goes back toward the house. And it was just, it's really surrealistic, the colors, the imagery here, just the peacefulness, the quiet. It was great. It was. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of waiting for tonight to come back so we can, we were a little tired last night when we did stuff, but today we're a little more refreshed, so we may have a little more creative spirit in us tomorrow or this evening. So, but right now we're going to be heading over to
Brasstown Falls.
Brasstown Falls, which is a falls about 20 minutes from here.
Yeah.
And then after that we're going to do, what's it called?
What was the other one?
Not Armadillo. What is it?
I'll have to look that one up. It starts with an O.
Oh, possum.
Oh, possum.
I knew it was an animal.
The road to Brasstown Falls is an improved type fire trail. It's about 2.5 miles long. Opens up into a parking area that holds about 15-20 cars.
Welcome to Brasstown Falls.
Well, it's only about a 3-minute walk from the parking area to the first set of falls. We can hear them, and I think right through the trees, we can see them. Yeah, there they are. Cross the little bridge, and there they are.
Oh, this is amazing.
Wow. Not knowing whether or not I could fly my drone here, I brought this extension pole for my camera to see if I could capture some unique angles.
No matter where we are, he always goes barefoot. He has his shoes with him, but they're barefoot. He'd rather carry them. Okay, Brasstown Falls actually has two different kinds of falls. There's a trail that you go to left or right, and we did the left one first. This one is the right one. Look at how cool these are. These are like cascading, which is awesome. So amazing. So well worth the hike. And it's such a short hike. That's amazing. He makes me nervous going way out there. So nice. I really do think this is one of my favorite places we've ever been. Look at this view. It is absolutely gorgeous. This waterfall is magnificent.
Yeah, they said it was more like slippery rock, but I don't think I would want to go down that. It's more like, it doesn't look very slippery. Yeah, it's pretty.
Here we've changed a little bit, but it's still a nice path.
Like a ladder.
But this is more like a ladder. This is great. Okay, I gotta turn around. I can't go that way. Okay, this is definitely more like a ladder than a trail. Okay, this is the last one at Brasstown Falls. But this is just well worth the trip.
Listening to the sound of the water, Jane and I could just sit out here all day.
Somebody's got a rock in her shoe. You know, the amazing difference between the waterfalls back there and the thundering sound of the waterfall, and then the peaceful quiet of the woods back here. The transition between the two is actually amazing.
Yeah, we're walking right next to a little creek right now that actually has some trickling sounds. So it's just the different sounds you hear out here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Feet with no shoes. But as we're walking along the path, we notice a lot of these yellow leaves. And in the center of the yellow leaves is an orange heart. Look at that. And then I come. Hey, how are ya?
Wonderful.
Good, what you doing?
I am getting a chicken salad sandwich with strawberry in it. Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah. What is your standard snack every time we go somewhere? Combos it is.
I can't help it.
Okay, we are attempting to get to Possum Creek Falls. Not sure if we're gonna make it because it might be a little too long for the time frame that we have, but we're gonna try.
And it's mostly going down, so we're a little bit concerned with going back up. But we finally got to the bottom, and at this point we can't quite see it all, but it sure looks like it was well worth the trek. Jane's kind of speeded up, so I think she sees something. So where we're standing right now is where the movie Deliverance was actually filmed.
This one?
Yeah, that's what he just said. Yeah.
Oh.
And one of the hikers that lives here.
Okay.
So he said it's a 6-minute walk to the falls. We're coming up on an hour now, so we want to make sure we can get back in time.
We're on our way.
But he said you don't want to miss it. So we're gonna trek it out. We have to go across this?
There's the trail.
All right, go down there and
There. Which one's safer?
go across the rocks. So when you're trying to find waterfalls that are out of the way, don't trust what people tell you as far as time and distance, because it kind of depends on what your endurance is. Oh, I see it up above us to the right. It's up there. Can't see it yet. We're almost there. I saw it. Possum Falls. We made it. So let's go across this, over to the other side and up that way, because I think it's better than that big angled rock.
I think so too.
Okay. Come on, flip-flops, do your stuff. Oh, look at you.
That was a hike and a half.
All right, that was a pretty good hike. But I tell you what, this is well worth it. This is another one of those waterfalls that, you know, because it's a difficult hike, not a lot of people come here. But considering
Climbing over trees, going through creeks, and over boulders, but we made it.
yeah, and we are the only ones here once again. High five. It ain't getting any higher than that. This is definitely one of the ones you need to come see. We've got about a 2-hour hike back out, so we can't stay here very long. But as you can see, this is a beautiful fall. Make sure you get to this one if you're in this part of South Carolina. There's so many beautiful waterways in this area around Possum Falls, but because of the time, we just didn't have time to explore them all today. It's great going down, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot easier going down.
Yeah, it's terrible going back up.
We kept a good pace going down though.
We did. We had about a 3-mile-an-hour pace going down. We're about 0.2 mile an hour going up. But we got quite a ways to go, so got to keep moving. Aren't you glad you're not doing this in like July?
Oh yeah. It'd be way too hot.
Yeah.
Definitely bring water bottles.
I mean, it's like 75 and we're sweating already. We think we're close. Of course, we keep saying we think we're close. And every time it's not what we think it is. Well, we placed a rock on the trail on the way up. We were 45 minutes, it took us to get to this point, and that was kind of going downhill, so we're probably an hour, maybe an hour and 10 out. If we can get to the top of these next couple of ridges, we should be good. So if you don't know what a trooper looks like, that's a trooper right there.
That was a long trail. Oh my goodness.
I think we can see the end in sight. So on the way down, we picked up a walking stick, and Jane wasn't too sure we're going to need it, but she's pretty sure we had it now. So we're going
Leave him for the next
to retire him right here for the next group. So if you're looking for the falls, it looks like this: Opus Crook.
Possum Creek.
Possum Creek. Oh, hey, look! It's only a short hike to the car.
And as the phrase goes, time flies when you're having fun. The next morning, we packed up all of our celebration memories and headed down to the waterfall for one last time.
Oh boy, I gotta go rescue.
Okay, I'm not going up there. Okay, Glenn is much braver than I am. Look at this. Mountain man. He's pretty amazing.
Knowing that we're stronger together, and also knowing my wife would have always regretted not trying to make it to the top, we, as with most things we do, did it together.
Yeah,
That was a wonderful vacation.
yeah, fantastic place.
It really was.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
And as we sadly say goodbye to this peaceful, remote, mountainous retreat, and traverse that little narrow road for the last time, we're hopeful that we bring back the peace of this relaxing oasis to our regular everyday lives.